warm up. March for a little bit, and then we'll do our cardio. Some regular exercise classes today, no bands today. Like a fourth. So you can see I'm a little bit sunburnt, a little tired. That's okay. I'll still get a good exercise class in today. All right. All right, first thing of cardio for today. We are going to take a step back into a lunge, twist over your front leg. And we'll do the same thing, opposite side, 30 seconds, okay? Core's getting engaged, legs, arms stay up, so shoulders are getting engaged as well. All right, awesome job. We can go ahead and march it out. All right, next thing of cardio. We are going to do alternating kicks, okay? So we're kicking, just forward, arms are moving. A few more seconds of this one. Awesome. All right, march back out. Okay, and we are starting with a lower body. So first one's going to be 45 seconds. We're just doing some RDLs. We're not going to do the single leg ones. We're going to just do the normal one, okay? The dual leg one. All right, so for this one, you're going to go ahead and lean forward, hinging at the hips until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. You're going to come up and squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the glutes. Back stays nice and flat. No arching or anything, okay? Yeah. Few more seconds. Let's do one more. Awesome. All right, march it out. Okay. So next one, we're going to focus on one leg at a time. Hold on to something for this one, definitely. And we are going to start. We're going to pick up our leg and we're doing hip circles, okay? So we're going forward to start. Don't let that leg drop at all, okay? We're just doing 30 seconds. We'll take some breaks in between. Awesome. All right, let's take a 30-second break, march it out. I'll do the other leg forward, and then we'll go backwards, okay? All right. So same thing, grab whatever you can. And we're going forward with our other leg. Awesome job. All right. Let's march again for 30 seconds. We still got backwards to go, okay? All right. Backwards. Again, try not to let that leg drop at all. Should really be feeling the burn right now. I know I am. Awesome job. Let's march. Got one more to do with this one. Okay. Going backwards, opposite leg. All right, here we go. Ten more seconds left. Last one. Awesome. All right, back to cardio after we take our marching break. I got a little bit more lower body to do. Okay, we're really hitting the lower body today. Right. Doing our twisting reverse lunge. Pick up the pace a little bit with this one. Awesome. We march it out. All right, alternating kicks up next. Kick, kick. Again, picking up the pace here a little bit. Awesome. Okay. We are continuing on with the lower body. So this next one, we're going to do squat, but we're going to add kicks. So just like that alternating kicks cardio that we're doing, we're just going to add a squat, okay? 30 seconds, that's it. We'll start in about 10 seconds. All right, so feet about hip width distance apart. Squat, kick, squat, kick. Just 30 seconds. Awesome job. Got one more thing of squatting to do. This one, we're going to add a little bit of upper body, okay? Okay, so same thing. Feet about hip width distance apart. Squat down, punch up. We're halfway done. Awesome. Alrighty. Going back to cardio. And then we're moving on to core. Okay. Doing that twist and reverse lunge again, a little quicker, but make sure you still have good form. Awesome job. All right, let's march. Excuse me. So we're going to do our alternating kicks. All right, here we go. Okay, awesome. All right. Moving on the core. First one we're going to do is going to be at our desk. So in the high plank position, we're going to have a tight core, and we're going to do some kickbacks. So a little bit of lower body included in this one, but really just make sure that core is super, super tight, okay? All right, we can go ahead and get set on up. Give yourself plenty of room. Again, high plank angle, and you're gonna do one leg slightly bent, kick back. You don't need to extend so much that you're hurting your lower back. Just do enough so you feel it in the hamstring and glute. And make sure that core is tight. Awesome, let's take a marching break. 30 seconds. And then we'll do the other side. All right, back to our desk. Legs slightly bent at the knee, kicking up. Awesome. Alrighty. March it out. This next one, it's gonna be 1 minute. Last thing of core. We're just doing those standing oblique twists. Okay. So like standing crunch, another name for it. All right, again, 1 minute. We're starting now. Here we go. Really make sure you're crunching down with your core, okay? Should definitely feel this one. Halfway there. More, you got it. Awesome job. All right. We're back to our cardio. And then we're moving on to the upper body. Can take a quick water break if you need it. I think I do. Okay. Twisting reverse lunges are up first, and here we go. Perfect. All right. Alternating kicks. Perfect. Really good job. Okay. Upper body. Here we go. So first one can either be at a wall, at your desk, at your chair that doesn't move, whichever you prefer. We're just going to do 45 seconds of shoulder taps. All right. So a little bit core, a little bit of upper body with this one. All right, let's go ahead and make our way. So whichever position you like. Again, we're doing 45 seconds. Make sure your body is straight. And here we go. Make sure you're not rocking back and forth with your hips at all. If you need to take a wider stance, go ahead and do that. A little bit of rocking back and forth is okay, but you don't want to be going crazy. Strong core. Shoulders are engaged here. We've got 15 more seconds. Few more. Awesome job. Let's march 30 seconds. We've got 2 more exercises to do. Not quite ready for another circles yet. We're gonna try to do them on Wednesday. We'll see. I suffered on my shoulder. I'm like, I can't even do that. So we're gonna hold it off till Wednesday. Maybe. Okay, next one. We're gonna do those tricep dips, okay? So again, you can do this one in your chair, at your desk, whatever you have available. Gonna go ahead, get in position. So hands right here, going down, coming back up. Few more. Awesome. All righty. One more exercise to do. And this one is just going to be a normal push-up at your wall, okay? If you want to challenge yourself, you can use your desk or on the ground. Up to you. I'm going to go ahead and use the wall for this one. All right, so you can get into position. We're going to do 45 seconds, and here we go. Try to keep your elbows close to your body. Try not to do like that craziness. So get a little bit more biceps and chest. We got 15 more seconds. Last one. Great job. All right, we're going to start to slow it down. We're going to do our last round of cardio, and then we'll stretch it out a little bit, okay? Yeah. All righty. So we're slowing it down. Remember, we're going to go back into our twisting reverse lunges. Don't have to go as deep. Don't have to go as quick. Still good form though, okay? Awesome. We'll march again. We'll do our kicks to finish it up. All right, alternating kicks. Awesome job, everyone. All right, we can go ahead and then start to stretch it out. First, we're going to start with our quad stretch. All right, so hold on to something. You're going to kick up your leg, grab it, and just slowly let that leg hang loose. You'll feel a stretch right in front there. If it's too much of a stretch, you can kind of bring your leg forward a little bit, but just get into a nice, comfortable position, okay? All right, we can go ahead and slowly let that one go. Grab the other leg all over. Slowly let that front muscle stretch out. All right, go ahead and slowly let that one go. Next, we're going to focus on our calf muscles. So find some place where you can put your toes up, and you're going to slowly lean forward, feeling the stretch right back here. I need to adjust this one. And there's also another option of having your knee bent and leaning forward. That's a slightly different muscle in the calf. Still a really good one. All right, you can slowly let that one go. We'll do the same thing, other side. Again, that option to bend the knee and lean a little bit farther. All right, slowly let that one go as well. The rest of these we're going to be doing in our chair, so go ahead and have a seat. All right, first one we're going to do is that piriformis, aka figure four stretch. So you're going to cross your legs, one foot on top of your knee. And you can either pull forward or push down. Push down today. So wherever you feel stretch, you might need to bring this up into the side or up and out. Just kind of play with it a little bit. All right, go ahead and switch up our legs. Same thing, whenever you did to one side, do the same thing to the other. And we'll hold for 30 seconds. Awesome, let that one go. We're gonna finish it up with a little bit of a cat-cow stretch, all right? So you're gonna arch your back, chin to your chest, hold. And we'll do the inverse of that. So chin up, back, caves. Sorry, I don't know. All right, we'll do one more. Forward. And then back. All right. And that will do it for today.